Oh, there we go. I just wanted to make sure it was working. Hello, everyone. This is Logan59XP for a completely impromptu stream that literally no one thought was going to happen today. But literally just a few minutes ago, I was just laying down watching videos. And then all of a sudden, I see in my thing, like the Nintendo Japan YouTube account, Star Fox Direct. And then Nintendo UK, Nintendo America. It's like, whoa, wait, whoa, 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 what the hell is happening? Yes, Nintendo is dropping a surprise Star Fox Direct out of nowhere, like the complete mad lads they are sometimes. And as you can see, at 3 p.m., 3 p.m., 3 p.m. We have never, ever gotten a 3 p.m. direct before, but I guess today's the day where we get our first ever, for the first time in 15 years, directs being a thing. We get a 3 p.m. direct, and it's a surprise Star Fox direct. So, first things first, I know that I've been joking and memeing on the whole, oh, watch the June direct come, and then everyone's going to be mad when Star Fox and Ocarina of Time don't get announced, but I was wrong. I mean, obviously, we don't have Ocarina of Time yet, but Nate the Hate clearly was right on this, so I was wrong. I was kind of memeing. Like, obviously, I've never, like, completely threw him under the bus or anything, but I was like, he's gotten stuff right before, but I'm not just going to immediately assume that just because he said it's happening, that means it is happening, because everyone was just assuming that Ocarina of Time was a done deal. And by extension, Star Fox. And I'm like, maybe, but don't go into the next direct expecting it. Don't go into the next direct expecting it. And here we are. And now we're getting a surprise out of nowhere Star Fox direct that was literally just basically announced a couple of minutes ago, and it just went live. No preamble, no nothing. So it's going to be starting anytime now. And yeah. Now, according to Nate the Hate, this is supposed to come out in the summer. So I mean, if this really is coming out in July, then they basically have to announce it now anyway. But alrighty. Oh, it's rated T.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Alrighty.
We released the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which was enjoyed by many people around the world. To everyone who saw it in theaters, thank you very much.
Alrighty then.
The movie features a certain character.
Yep. This is what probably everyone. Yeah. Basically I see why they decided to do it today, because the digital release is I think today, if I remember correctly, because I know I saw that Universal was putting out the movie a little earlier than people expected on digital. Maybe the reason why they did that was because Nintendo was going to announce this. They wanted to have it line up. But I don't know. So here's the 2D cinematic, except now we can watch it without having to look at cam footage, I guess. But there's the Star Fox 64 thing.
Oh, I also have cool space boots.
Now that's the backstory of the guy who's going to take us to the space junk galaxy.
That's right. The main character from the Star Fox series, Fox McCloud, makes an appearance. Now, Fox and his wingmen return in their own Nintendo Switch 2 game.
Yes, they do.
This game is called Star Fox. And now, I'll pass it over to
there's no subtitle?
Koizumi-san.
There's no subtitle?
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Koizumi.
Koizumi.
So it's nice to see him.
I will be your host for this presentation. Star Fox is based on the Nintendo 64 game Star Fox 64, but the visuals have been completely updated. All of the characters in the game have also been redesigned. All right, let's take a look.
I like the music transition right there. Kind of has like a Star Wars A New Hope kind of intro feel, with that slow pan down. The music. Looks good. I mean, of course it's gonna look good.
Atmospheric entry complete.
That is definitely a new look for Fox right there. Very furry. Is it another Star Fox 64 port? No. They what they mean by that is it's gonna be like based on the gameplay style of Star Fox 64. I think that's what they mean. There's no way this is a remake. Because if this was a remake, they would call it Star Fox 64 like HD or something. I don't know. This is definitely not a remake. This is clearly a new game. And it looks good. Now, I'm not a Star Fox person, so I can't really say too much. All I can say is... What I can say is that, graphically speaking, it looks pretty good, and the characters definitely look different. They definitely they definitely look different, but they almost look too good, if that makes any sense.
We need your help, Star Fox.
Hey there, General. You seem a little on edge.
Yeah, I feel like Fox looks a little weird. It's gonna take some getting used to.
Leader of the Star Fox Mercenary Squad.
Prep the R-Wings. We've got a job to do.
It's almost like they made them look more realistic and less cartoony.
Falco Lombardi is
Like, look at Falco, especially. He looks so much more bird-like now.
Perfect. There's no way Andros would expect us to launch an assault there. You up for another challenge, Fox?
Scans are showing
Slippy looks like Slippy, admittedly, but he still has, you know, that realistic kind of skin texture.
Incredible! Do you realize how rare it is to experience a stable warp channel? Did you see the distortions?
That base is the gateway to the wider system, Fox.
And Peppy Hare is their strategic mastermind and veteran pilot.
It's into enemy space. Just this. Hit 'em quick and hit 'em hard.
The fate of the
I wonder who's making this. Like, who's the actual developer? Because Star Fox Zero was a collab between Nintendo and Platinum. So is this just like Nintendo EPD or whatever, or is this another collaboration with another studio?
It can also fire charged shots.
You know, now that this is coming out, maybe I should stream Star Fox Zero, because I have it. I got it for like $5 a long time ago, and I've never really played it. You know, maybe I should play through it. I'm not gonna play it otherwise, you know.
Enemy fire.
I've also never really played a Star Fox game before. I know that Zero isn't everyone's cup of tea, but it is the newest one, and I do have it.
Besides the R-Wing, an agile ground
Landmaster.
the Landmaster. And a modified exploratory submersible called the Blue Marine can also be piloted, depending on the mission.
Impressive work, Star.
The campaign will take you to diverse planets as you seek out the enemy's stronghold to restore peace.
Hey, Valentine, nice to see you. The characters look like what Super Mario in 2016 would look like. They definitely look more realistic. I mean, Falco especially. Falco looks a lot more bird-like than he normally does. I think that will definitely take some getting used to. But, you know, overall, the game looks good. I mean, obviously it does, but still. I mean, it looks better than Star Fox Zero. I mean, granted, that was a Wii U game, but still. But those character designs are definitely more realistic. You know what they're probably trying to do? They're probably trying to closely emulate, like, the original puppets they made back in the day. Have you ever seen, like, the original puppets, like the one that was on the box art for the original game in the West, especially? Maybe that's what they're going for. But it definitely is different. What if that's what they look like in Smash 6? What if that's what Fox and Falco look like in Smash 6? That'd be kind of weird. I don't think they're going to. I think they're just going to stick with the normal design for Smash 6, but you never know. I mean, obviously, every time Link gets a new design, he gets whatever the newest design is. So, like, what's stopping him from doing that in Smash for the Star Fox characters? What do you think about General Pepper's design? I don't know. He probably is... I'd say, like, he looks pretty much what you'd expect him to look like. I'd say Slippy is the most normal-looking of all of them.
I say we trust Falco's instinct.
And Falco is probably the one that looks the most different.
These include never-before-seen mission briefings between stages, allowing you to learn more about the characters and the Star Fox universe.
Fall in, team. How are we doing?
You can choose between easy, normal, and expert difficulty settings. When playing on easy difficulty, your shield gauge will be longer.
Wait a second, I just realized something. This has nothing to do with anything, but this voiceover, the person doing the voiceover, this is the same, I swear to God, this is the same person that did the State of Play in May of 2019, the one that, like, kind of re-revealed FF7 for the first time in, like, 4 years. Her voice sounds exactly the same. I can picture it, you know. We can't wait to see Final Fantasy return for the PS4 generation. Like, it sounds exactly the same. I swear it's the same person.
These challenges on either normal or expert difficulty.
I know that's such a random thing to point out right now, but it sounds like it's the same voiceover person from that old State of Play. I know it's so random to bring up, but I swear it is. Oh, there's Wolf. There's Wolf in his updated design.
You can select from 3 stages.
I mean, seeing how there's a 99% chance that I'm using the new DK design, I can see him using these as well. Yeah, that's another thing, too. Oh, yeah, DK will 100% be the new design, because everything uses the new design now, right? Mario Kart uses the new design, Bonanza uses the new design, so he'll 100% have his new design, so... yeah, it's even more of a reason to think that they might. You at least might. I don't think this one's guaranteed, of course, but, you know... It would make sense. I mean, if you're going to do it for Link, you know, Link's going to have his Tears of the Kingdom outfit, you know, DK's going to have his newer design. Why would you not have Fox and Falco and Wolf? Assuming Wolf comes back, you know, but at least Fox and Falco. It makes sense for them to have their more realistic designs from this game.
Or match up with random players from around the world, making for a variety of ways to join team battles. Plus, if one person has the game, up to 4 players can take to the
It is
side
very
for
strange that it's just called Star Fox.
or online using game
Like,
share
why not call it... Like, why not give it a subtitle?
by holding
Because
the
now this is going to be the same thing as, like, God of War, right? Yeah, like, people call, like, you know, God of War on PS4, God of War 2018. This game is now going to be, like, 10 years from now, when people talk about this game, everyone's going to call it Star Fox 2026. Because it doesn't have a subtitle.
two controllers with a second player
Or Star Fox Switch 2. One of those two, you know.
We're entering Corneria City now.
I wish they'd given it a subtitle. Now, maybe they'll reveal a subtitle at the end, but so far, it doesn't seem like there's a subtitle.
I'll target the lights on the left. You guys go right.
That cat design, I don't know if that's a character that's been in the games before, but that, like, that character we just saw, that whose name is literally Cat, that looked like a pretty realistic design.
Get ready, team. We're approaching Venom airspace.
What did you think? As
Looks
you just
neat.
saw, Fox
Again, I'm not really a Star
Adventure
Fox
like
person,
that.
but it's really cool that Star Fox is getting a new game after a decade.
Reborn exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Star Fox launches June 25th.
June 25th? That's...
By the way, this game also supports character avatars, which let you change your face in game.
June 25th? That's only, like, a month and a half away.
How do I look? It doesn't
I
just
thought,
make
like,
your head move.
my thinking was it was going to be late August, right? So it would technically be summer, but it would be towards the end. That's what I assumed it was going to be. Because I thought this was going to get announced in the June Direct.
Blinks.
So there's some kind of facial thing. I assume if you have the camera, of course. Which no one has the camera. I don't have it, at least. But, I don't know.
Please give it a try.
I don't know, that's
Use
something.
character avatars to look like a Star Fox character. Friends playing other games can also see your new look. This game also supports the Nintendo.
Oh, that's kind of
64
cool. It supports the N64 NSO controller.
Those who played the Nintendo 64 version can enjoy control.
That's actually a bit surprising because those controllers are normally only compatible with NSO games, I believe.
The Star Fox series has had a long legacy on Nintendo platforms. Along that journey, it set out for adventure.
You gonna add?
The battle in the Super Smash Brothers.
You're gonna add Star Fox? You're gonna add Star Fox Adventures to NSO?
If you've never experienced the series before,
Or Assault? I mean, they do Adventures before Assault, but still. Yeah.
finally, we'll finish this presentation by sharing the game's prologue, which depicts a past battle involving James McCloud, father of the protagonist Fox.
Go to Ireland right after that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Cat's from the original Star Fox 64 and the 3DS one. Nintendo figuring out 2013 level of VTuber models. Yeah, I really want to know who's making this. The fact that they haven't specifically called out a co-developer makes me think that this is probably like an internal-only game. This is an EPD title. Because again, when Star Fox Zero was coming out, they specifically marketed how like Platinum was like a developer on it. They weren't the only developer, it was like a co-project, but still. But then again, Nintendo has had this weird thing recently where for some reason they like don't want to tell us half the time who's making the game. Like the Mario RPG remake and Princess Peach Showtime, they were like, hey, just wait till the credits and then you'll find out who made it. But this is probably an EPD title. This is probably just an internal title.
Yeah, sure. General Pepper says his people have detected signs of activity on Venom's surface. He's concerned it has something to do with Dr. Andross.
It's been years since Andross was banished here, James. If the atmosphere is poisonous...
All the more reason to figure out what's going on. Dr. Andross made mistakes, and he paid the price for
Speaking of Star Fox, recently, I forget the name of the voice actor, but the voice actor behind Wolf in Star Fox 64 passed away recently.
Where'd they come from?
defensive formation. Pegma, where are you going?
That's it for me, though. I honestly don't care much for Star Fox. I mean, it's a series I've never really have properly tried, so I can't say I'm really into it either, but, you know, again, I have Star Fox Zero I got for dirt cheap years and years ago, so I might stream that, because I'm probably never going to play that game otherwise, so I probably should at least stream that before this comes out. Especially because I don't really have any other stream stuff planned, you know. Obviously, we did the Galaxy 2 stuff, but I didn't really have anything planned beyond that, for the most part. I mean, beyond the obligatory reactions, of course.
Peppy, are you there? Come in, Peppy. Do you read me? I'm losing altitude. Peppy, you need to get out of here. Warn the general.
Not without you, James.
Well, will you stream Star Fox Zero? Well, I don't know if I will. I'm considering it. Because, again, I feel like I'm never going to play that game if I don't stream it, and it'd be a perfect opportunity to stream it if this is coming out. Alrighty then. So there it is. There's the surprise, out of nowhere, completely unannounced Star Fox Direct. So, yeah, so I guess this is probably what I'm guessing the cover art looks like. So again, you can see how, again, Falco looks really bird-like. Like, you can see, like, the detail on the feathers and stuff. You know, Slippy looks pretty much like Slippy, same with Peppy. You know, Fox looks a little off, but it looks a little different. But I think Falco's, that's the big one. And it's, like, really, really more realistic. So that'll take some getting used to, but, yeah. So, So it's cool. We got that announced. Again, I said this earlier, but so it looks like Nate the Hate is officially on a winning streak. I mean, again, I know that when he said there was a Star Fox coming, and he was like, "Yes, it's still coming." I know they haven't announced it yet, but it's still coming. Believe me. I'm like, yeah, we'll see. But I never fully bought into that personally. You guys saw when I did my one of my last Galaxy streams when I talked about the rumor. I was like, I know he's gotten stuff right in the past. He got the Switch 2 reveal on January 16th. He got that right. He's gotten some other stuff right. But I didn't want to go all in because I've been burned by this before. I've been burned by people saying stuff is going to happen that have a good track record and then it doesn't actually work out. I've been burned by that before when it comes to Nintendo stuff. So I wasn't gonna buy into it, especially because it's like, okay, Star Fox and Ocarina of Time in the same year, like it didn't make any sense. I'm like, I mean, Star Fox maybe made a little sense because it had been a while since we had a Star Fox game, and of course he was just in the movie, but like, I don't know. Ocarina of Time, but I mean, Ocarina of Time went from like, I don't know, maybe it's happening, maybe it isn't, to like, well, he was right about Star Fox, so when that June Direct rolls around next month, looks like Ocarina of Time is probably. I'll say this: I was gonna go into the June Direct being like, it's a possibility, but I don't think it will actually be here. Now I'm gonna go into it expecting it. I think I'm gonna go into the June Direct expecting Ocarina of Time now because he got Star Fox right. Nate the Hate got Star Fox right. So now I'm willing to give him some more credibility than I think a lot of other people have already done before. Like now I'm ready to be like, okay, you know what? I think I'm willing to take a chance. I'm willing to actually go into the next Direct expecting Ocarina of Time, which means that now if it's not there, it's going to be disappointing. But he's given me hope. He's given me hope because he got this right. So I hope you're right, Nate the Hate. When June rolls around, I really hope that you bat 2 for 2 here. But so that's Star Fox. Again, I'm not really a Star Fox person. Never really played the games, but it's awesome that we're getting a new one. It is a bit of a shame that there's not a proper name for it. So again, we're probably just going to end up calling it, Star Fox 2026 or Star Fox Switch 2 like years and years from now, like retroactively, in the same way that again people talk about God of War 2018 is called God of War 2018. That's what it's called because it doesn't have an official subtitle. So yeah, thank you Antonio and Valentine for being here. Thank you everyone else for being here that showed up. Again, this was pretty random. This literally happened out of nowhere. Literally like 4 minutes before the stream started. No announcement, no nothing. Came out of nowhere. Just boom. Shadow Star Fox Direct happening in 4 minutes. It's like, and of course I'm like rushing over here to get everything set up in time, but thankfully that we were able to do that. So yeah. So again, a shout out to Nate the Hate. Again, I was being a bit of a skeptic before. I mean, again, I want to reemphasize he's gotten stuff right before. Again, he got the Switch 2 stuff right in 2025, but I was being more skeptical than everyone else because everyone else was just assuming that because he got stuff right before, then that automatically meant Star Fox was for sure happening and Ocarina of Time was for sure happening, and they just assumed that it was without question. I was like, don't do that. Because if you go into the June Direct and it doesn't get announced, you're all going to be mad because you expected it because some guy on the internet told you it was going to happen. But hey, I'm more than happy to be wrong. He was 100% right on Star Fox, which means he's probably going to be right on Ocarina of Time come June. So I'm definitely going to be going into that Direct expecting it now, and now it will be kind of disappointing if it's not there. But we'll see when we get there. So again, thank you all for watching. And with that being said, this is Logan59XP, and I'll see you guys next time.